Welcome back to the channel. My name is David, and today we're watching The Expanse, Season 1, Episode 2, called The Big Empty. But before we watch it, there's a few things I want to say about Episode 1. I'm going to try to be quick, but actually there's a lot that happened, so I'm going to try to be quick. But here's my thoughts already just after one episode. I kind of want to talk mainly about Holden, I think Mars blowing up that ship and how all that went down. But first, I think I was already wrong about a couple of other things. I want to talk real quickly about Detective Miller, who I said in the first episode that I thought he was a bad dude. I don't think he's a bad dude, actually, because the more I thought about it, I think he's just number one, a really good cop. He has to be for the captain to give him the assignment of finding this rich girl. She's not going to give it to a dumb cop, so he's clearly a very good detective. But she also has to give it to a cop who's willing to do things under the table and probably is willing to break the rules. I think that's where I got it wrong. He's not a bad cop or a corrupt cop. He's just a cop who just doesn't give a damn about the rules. He cares about people. Otherwise, I don't think he would have thrown that dude down that little chamber and sucked all the air out. So he clearly cares about people. I think he's actually a good person who's just been in the game for so long. He understands that on this Belter Planet series, the rules really don't matter here. It's not Earth, and I don't think it's Mars. I don't know about any of the other planets or anything like that, but on this little series port, no one gives a damn about the rules. Like he said, there's cops, that's it. And he doesn't give a damn about the rules. So I think I misjudged him. Let's talk about, I don't know her name. I'm very bad with names, people. I'm going to do my best to get the names right. But let's talk about the grandma. We'll call her Grandma Tickle Monster right now until I actually learn her name. She, comes off as all this innocent person like that in the beginning, playing with her grandkid, but she's actually a torturer. Well, she's not a torturer. She is just okay with torturing people because they had Stretch just hanging there right there. And by the way, let's talk about the Belters here real quick. I know I'm going all over the place. I'm going to try to focus. There's just so much going on already in this series. Okay, she's torturing this Belter, who's a very big dude. We'll talk about him in a second. Just by putting him on some hooks. That's all she has to do to torture him. He looked like he was in some severe pain, though. That was enough to torture him. And she said to just leave him there until he talks. He's not going to talk. You could already tell he wasn't going to talk. So she's just doing it. I don't know. Again, I don't know if she's like Detective Miller, though. She might not be bad. Of course, that is a bad thing she's doing right there. But apparently he was trying to hurt Earth. Maybe she is just doing whatever it takes to protect her loved ones and protect Earth. This is going to be a very interesting series here because I think there's going to be a fine line between good versus evil. It's not going to be clear cut. Earth is in trouble. Apparently, because Mars wants to attack him, something like that. The Belters are in the middle. That's what I'm guessing right here. She's trying to do everything she can to protect Earth. So she's trying to get info, but she's a torturer, people. So you know what? Let's talk really more what I really want to talk about. Let's talk about Holden, Mars, and how everything went down right there. Wait, you know what? Before we talk about that, I got to talk about something else real quick. Let's talk about the Belters. I know they're humans, but they're not really like Earth humans. They're like a whole separate category now. These guys, first off, they're super long because of this anti-gravity thing. They got the tremors, they got the shakes. Hell, even Miller's got something on his spine right here. You would think, or at least my first thought was, after I finished watching the show, wouldn't there be some type of like maybe gravity chamber on this little Ceres space station right here where you could get your daily dose of gravity so you wouldn't be this weak on other planets? They're kind of limited. They got nowhere else to go. They're stuck on these little space stations now. They can't go to a planet. They can't go to Earth, or they probably can't go to Mars or any place with gravity. They wouldn't survive. A simple gravity chamber. By the way, I don't know the science on this, and I'm not too bright, so this might sound like the dumbest thing in the world, but a gravity chamber, you go in there for an hour, you get your daily dose of gravity as you're growing up. How hard is that? That's probably very hard, people. That's why it doesn't exist in this. But that was where my thought was going. But they're humans, but they're a whole separate category now. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how they, are involved in this, because even if Earth won this war between Earth and Mars, they can't go. What could they do? Look, you saw that guy being tortured. They were torturing him. He was hanging on hooks, people. That's it. No guns, no waterboarding, nothing. They just hung him up on some hooks. They're not built for planets now. So I don't know. I thought that was a little bit fascinating right there. That whole world right there. It reminded me of Total Recall a little bit. It's fascinating right here. But let's talk more about Holden. I know I said I was going to be quick. I'm not quick at all. I apologize for not being quick, but I got some things to say here. Holden, he sent the message. My first thought was he's going to go one of two ways. He is going to be so depressed and riddled with guilt for sending the message to headquarters that forced that cargo ship to go check out the distress call. He's going to be worthless. And I don't know if this is like a Game of Thrones where they just keep killing people off and he might not just be around for long, but he might be so depressed and so worthless, he's done. Like, he might not recover from that. Could you imagine the guilt? Being responsible for getting an entire ship blown up. All your friends, all your crew, the girl he clearly loved. I think he was in love with her. I don't think she actually felt the same way back based on that episode. Maybe I'm wrong right there. We'll talk about that here in a second. But he might be so guilty, feeling so guilty and depressed, he's worthless. Or he's going to go the other way that I'm thinking. There might be a third way. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist here, people. But he could just get so vengeful that the only thing, his storyline now is just pure revenge on Mars. And I'm saying Mars, I'm assuming Mars, just because they said Mars was the only one with stealth technology. I'm making a big assumption right there. It might not be Mars, but I'm assuming for now it's Mars. He might be so focused on revenge that basically Holden now, because he was trying to act like he was rebellious, but he wasn't really rebellious. He actually is a very good guy. That's why he sent the distress call, and he actually cared about that girl. It's the girl who said, hey, I'm going to be gone soon. He cared about her, so he might try to act like a rebel. He's not a rebel. He's not a rebel at all. He's actually a good dude who's now going to be so vengeful that he's going to start doing some bad dude stuff. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see that. I think that's where he's headed, though. I don't think he's going to go depressed. I think he's going to go vengeful. He might be depressed in the beginning. I think that's where he's going. But let's talk a little bit about this whole Mars thing and the cargo ship. One quick thing about the cargo ship. Who came up with this dumbass rule that if there is a distress call, you have to go check it out? Because if I was a captain, I think I'm going into that boardroom, whoever's making the rules, and saying this might be the most dumbass rule you've ever come up with. They are basically on this huge freighter hauling all this ice. They got no moves, and they can't maneuver torpedoes. You're sending them in danger. Wouldn't it make more sense for them to send the message to headquarters, and the headquarters has some like rescue team stationed all throughout the galaxy here that could go with faster ships? I'm assuming faster ships. They could get to the distress call with people who are trained, by the way, to board it and find out what's going on. You're sending a cargo ship, basically, with, that's what I'm picturing, a cargo ship with all the containers into harm's way. Pirates must love this rule because pirates can just send a distress call. This huge cargo ship's coming at them and they're sitting ducks. They can't do nothing. But Mars, why would Mars, what does Mars have to gain by blowing up the ship? Here's my only theory I can come up with. Again, we're only one episode in. I know I'm not supposed to know yet, but I really do try hard to come up with theories. By the way, if you're new to this channel, I appreciate you watching. Throughout the very few series I've done, a very consistent comment throughout every series by commenters has been they are amazed at how wrong I can be when I'm predicting stuff. But I really do try to base it on, some type of evidence I'm seeing in the show. Here's the only thing I could think of. Mars kidnapped the rich girl, because I'm thinking that was the rich girl on the ship in the first couple of minutes. She sent the transmitter. Clearly Mars didn't care about the transmission going out, because if they got stealth technology, they would have known that the transmission was going out asking for help. So they just sat there waiting. So they kidnapped the girl, I'm guessing, for some political reasons, because, there's war about to happen. And by the way, the hell with you, Mars. Mars that's already coming off is bad dudes. Bad dudes. Mars looks awful already in this. If it was Mars, I'm making an assumption here, people. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm thinking it's Mars, though. Mars, you're bad dudes right now. But here's what I'm thinking. So they kidnapped the girl, and then in the intro, it said all that's going to take for the war to start is a spark. Maybe this was the spark. Maybe Mars is ready for the fight, and they feel like they just kidnapped this very important person and can use that as leverage in the war against Earth. And when the cargo ship came, they blew it up, and they were just like, you know what, the war's going to start right now. I know that's a very weak theory. It's not even really a theory. It's just what I'm thinking is going on right now. But I think Mars kidnapped that girl, wanted someone to come out just to blow them up, and that was their way of telling Earth, game on, people. And that's what's going on. You know what? I have talked way too long on this. I'm all over the place, and this is just after one episode. Let's check out this next episode. But before we do, if you could hit that like button and subscribe, I would appreciate it. We're working hard here. Peanut just hit those buttons. I would really appreciate it. Let's check out this next episode.
Real lemon works best, if you could ever get your hands on one.
Boy, no intro. We're just going into it.
Balances pH. Something like that.
Yeah, you can tell Holden's in love. Look at this. He's in
A
love.
perfect cup of coffee.
What was she about to tell him when the ship blew up? That she loves him back, or that she's pregnant? That it's over?
What's your name?
Oh, wow, look at this.
Ade.
Ade.
I'm the new navigator.
Ade, I hate to break it to you, but you ain't gonna last too much longer in this series.
Jim, there's something you should know.
Yeah, what was it? What was she gonna say?
Halt! Debris field! Buckle up! I'll try to drive us out of it.
Okay, so they're floating in a shuttle. Like, they got no place to go now. I guess they could go back to that distressed ship, but it's got a big hole in
Right,
it.
sweetheart. You know how much I love you.
This is a dangerous situation. And that Mars ship, if it is Mars, could just blow them up if they wanted to. This is bad news here, people. And they got no place to go. Oh, this is over.
Airlock breach! We're losing pressure!
Somebody close the
The airlock breach in a shuttle in space? They're toast. This is already intense.
Somebody shut that damn airlock!
I kind of feel like they should be wearing some type of spacesuits right now. You know, just in case a hole gets blown in the side of the shuttle. Are they out of it? That was crazy. Where are they gonna go? They're in a leaky shuttle that can only manage 50,000 clicks in vacuum. I don't know what any of that stuff means, but you know what? We're going with it.
Do we still have scopes? Damn straight.
Do not lose that ship.
Which ship?
Jesus, you're not.
We're going after them.
What? He's going vengeful.
They just dusted 50 of our friends.
Alex, I am telling you to go after that.
What are you gonna do?
What if they don't like being followed?
Yeah, no shit.
They slip off that screen, they're gone forever.
Yeah, let him go.
They'll get away with this.
What is he thinking? Oh, he's not thinking. He went straight depression. He's straight anger.
What is wrong with you? I gave an
You
order!
think rank matters now?
Get up. I'll do it myself.
No, take him down.
We're not going anywhere.
Dude, he's not thinking straight. Uh-oh, here we go. I would like some magnetic boots. They'd be kind of cool. Holden, you're not in charge anymore there, Haas.
Hey, 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 whoa, whoa! Let's just take
this.
a deep breath here, people. All of you.
Look at Holden. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe he is kind of a rebellious bad dude. Look at him. Settle down there, Haas. Okay, he's not thinking rationally, clearly. Going after a stealth ship that can fire torpedoes. Like, that's just not even smart. The only play I think they have is to go to this abandoned ship that had the distress call, but it's got a big hole in it, so I don't know what they could do there. All right, we're back at Cersei's here, people. Or not Cersei, Ceres. I'm gonna get the names wrong.
Water ration exceeded. Water ration exceeded.
Oh, that's gotta suck. He needs water and he's got soap in his face. I've had that happen to me too. That's not good. It hurts. We've got some bottled water or something.
The water shipment's not late, Copac. They're holding it back. And it's gonna get worse. Mark my words.
So Ceres is kind of caught in the middle. There's nothing they can do. Man, it's like the Belters have no recourse for nothing. They're at the mercy. All right, here we go.
Father, poured hot coffee in the parking lot. Father, poured hot coffee in the parking lot.
I don't get it.
Show me my
Show
files.
me my file.
Well, it's that easy to hack into her system.
Tried to give you the best of all worlds, and you choose to live like some filthy handmaid. I'm forced to consider selling the Razorback.
Show me my replies.
Maybe what you hate about me the most is that I remind you of yourself.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Mars kidnapped her, and they're using her as either ransom or leverage. That's what I'm thinking. But then why was she out there? Oh, was the Razorback a ship? Well, that's odd. Was he just sleeping the whole time? Okay, the buildings in the future are pretty damn cool. All right, what's her
Is
name?
it true you had a belter up on hooks for 20 hours?
Yeah, it was.
Be a smuggler and a terrorist.
The Secretary General has publicly disavowed gravity torture. If you want to talk to that belter, you put him in the tank.
She don't care. Look at her. I missed her name, though.
You know who I am?
I've heard of you, yes.
Oh, hey, it's the same dude.
I'm just a citizen of the belt. I work for the future of my people as you do for yours.
I need to know how you got your hands on restricted stealth technology.
You talk to me through a piece of glass. Earth has created a race of exiles out in space.
They really have.
Who have no homes to return to.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. Does she really think he's gonna talk?
There are places far worse than this.
I understand. We all have our duty.
He ain't talking. I think she's gonna torture him again. She's gonna put him back on hooks.
I'm gonna go outside, see what's what.
I don't mean to be a bad news bull or anything, but
The outer door's gone.
And now they're trapped.
And we'll have to vent the ship.
We'll lose all oxygen in the cabin. Amos, go with him.
They got no options.
Breathe.
Oh, he's drugging him up. This is why I would not want to go in space. There's just too many problems. One small little thing like a stealth fighter attack shooting some torpedoes at you and you're dead.
Boys, we're underway. Well, it could have been worse.
Okay, I'm kind of shocked that that antenna is just hanging on like that.
Expected you an hour ago.
Uh-oh, here we go. Ugh. Double dip in the water there.
My guess is the Griegus are stealing water again.
You seem sure it was Belters.
The criminals here tend to be.
Man, the Belters get no respect.
We'll get right on that, sir. Maybe if everyone in Ceres had this view, they'd respect it more.
Look at him. He's got some stones. Man, the debris is still flying. This is dangerous.
Oh, shit! You don't think we're gonna make it? What are you doing up here?
Naomi told me to, so I am.
Well, you gotta try.
As far as I'm concerned, she's the cap now.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he's drugged up. Pills kicking in. Oh, wait, no, that's a different dude.
Alex, send me some juice to E12. Alex!
Oh, E12.
I think he took something.
You doing okay out there?
I'm doing as good as do on.
He took a pill and it's kicking in.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Naomi?
You must think I'm pretty stupid, don't you?
Okay, Amos clearly doesn't like him.
But ask me whether or not I should rip your helmet off and kick you off this bucket.
Is he gonna try to do it?
And I can't give you a reason why I should.
He's gonna try and kill him. That's why Naomi told him to go up there.
Naomi wouldn't like it.
Oh, maybe not. He's thinking about it, though. See how strong those magnetic boots are.
Alex.
Shed, what's wrong with him?
His breather's crapping out.
Damn it, how long can he hold on? Shed, you're a medic. Act like one.
What's he supposed to do?
I'm hooking our breathers up, okay, so we can share air.
There's something.
Okay. Hold on, buddy.
All right, this might work.
We're buddy breathing.
He threw up, though, people. This is gross.
It's all gonna be good.
And you can't clean it. It's on the inside. That has got to smell horrible.
That's the stuff.
I don't know how much longer this can last, though.
How's Alex doing?
He's hanging in there.
What does that mean?
Means he's hanging in there. Get on with it.
Yeah, I think she's the captain now. Holden has no respect anymore.
Just think about something else, okay?
You're trying to distract me.
Is he gonna die? This is horrible, man.
We're running out of air.
And there's nothing anyone can do. They're just dead. Space sucks.
Oh, piece of shit.
That ain't gonna help their Haas. Maybe it will.
We have connection.
Are you serious?
Come on. Still.
Pressurizing.
Alright, that was close, people. That was close. Oh, he's not gonna die, is he? It's always the dude that didn't want to go that dies. Is he really gonna die? Come on, dude. He sacrificed himself. And that's rough. I think he's dead. R.I.P., dude. We hardly got to know you. Oh, wait, here we go. Damn, look at him. Alright, I still think they only have a few hours left of oxygen, though.
Saved my hide, partner. You crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, he just threw up there, huh? So why don't you back up?
I need him sent to Luna for deeper interrogation.
You're 2 heartbeats away from running the government on this planet.
I believe the OPA may be trying to obtain stealth weapons.
And your belter will like gravity on Luna better.
That's the only thing he'll like.
Heaven help your enemies, Christian.
Alright, Christian. I finally know her name.
The Cold War is over. This is something new.
I think Mars is trying to start the war.
The antenna's working, but our signal's still too weak.
Can't we rig ourselves an amplifier?
Take everything apart. If it has a battery, a power pack, any charge capability, it goes into a part.
Yeah, she's in charge now.
Even if someone hears our SOS, they're gonna think we're pirates.
We're just gonna have to pray there's another caring soul out there like Ade.
Oh.
Stress call.
Hey, you don't know what you're talking about. You want to keep your teeth in your mouth.
Damn, look at this.
We're wasting air.
They are. And Ade's dead, people. R.I.P. Ade. Hardly got to know you.
You have enough problems right now.
Holden's kind of a wild card here.
Nice chat.
Boss has one just like it. Here's the one. Feet the southeast corner of the gardens.
This guy?
Yep.
Looky here.
What the hell is that? Did he just eat something growing off the pipe?
You say this pipe diverts too?
12-level condenser grid. It's in a warehouse.
Okay, what are these drones here, people? I have a feeling these drones are like spy drones spying on everybody.
Even water like these today. Beltaloda gonna want it. Huh?
Yeah.
Sabaka.
Is he gonna drink it? Man, this is a tough, tough world we're living in.
It's good. Good.
Drinking that water, eating stuff growing off pipes.
Star Helix, don't move!
Is that all water?
What are you punks doing stealing up tunnel water? Free sample.
Dirtbag school's in session. Listen, when you mess with the water, that's when you're going down.
Yeah, Miller's trying to set him straight here.
Maybe a couple years on a prison barge and set him straight.
I think Miller's trying to make an ally here. He wants an informant. Maybe not. I could be wrong, people.
Hey. Get out of here.
I think he's trying to make a friend. That was a cool shot.
There's been an incident on the shuttle to Luna.
Oh, hell. Here we go.
The prisoner, Heike Sabon, took his own life by avoiding the high-gravity injections from his crash couch. Earth's gravity. We used it to hurt him. He threw it back in our face.
Look at that. They just want a little gravity. Okay, now I understand why they don't have gravity on the Belters. The Earth is using it against them. Man, Earth is coming off as really bad people in this. You got Mars as bad people and Earth is bad people, and the Belters in the middle.
What a clue, son.
It's top-grade military stuff. Martian Congressional Navy.
That ship that attacked the can wasn't tucked behind an asteroid. A stealth ship.
Why would they nuke a civilian ship without warning?
Because they can.
Nah, there's got to be a better reason.
Let's focus on staying alive. We'll worry about Mars later.
Yeah, I agree with him.
No. Got no record of a Razorback on these docks.
All right, so the Razorback's a ship. I like a little Sportster.
Now there's a girl I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. Some dog jock was slobbering all over while she's prepping her ship out. God damn, she planted him in the deck. That girl had skills.
She's a fighter.
Scopuli, dumpy old transport. She in some kind of trouble?
I'm sure it's nothing she can't handle.
So wouldn't headquarters know that the Canterbury was blown up and be sending people out there? I would think. All right, here we go, people.
Someone heard us.
They gonna make it?
We'll make it.
Just breathe slow, people.
What is it?
The ship. It's Mars.
Wow.
The Donager.
They're about to be captured by Mars, people. They're gonna be prisoners. Okay, Holden's gonna want to kill them.
And we just told them where we were.
It's not like they have a lot of choices here, though. I mean, what else were they gonna do? They got no options. I'm guessing, though, that the Mars picks them up. Maybe this is a different Mars ship. Maybe that stealth ship was going rogue. I'm assuming it was a Mars ship. It might not have been a Mars ship.
Continues for pure and clean freighter Canterbury, which disappeared while responding to a distress call. And the loss of that shipment has prompted a drastic increase in water rationing station-wide.
Could it actually be Earth that blew it up to create the water rationing? Maybe not. It's possible, though. They blew up the ship to destroy the ice to punish the Belters?
Hey.
I think I'm close. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, space is cool, people. So I'm curious how Miller does with gravity. Like, if he were to go to Earth, would he be all right? People are hot. Is this like their tabloids?
Golly, Miss Val. Sure can pick them.
Oh, I think that was like a dating website. That was Tinder.
And your last arrows yet?
Shipped out on the scapulae. Vanished.
You think a rich girl like her would have had that birthmark fixed?
It's a birthmark her parents would have had it fixed.
That's a good point right there. I don't see the birthmark. What are we talking about?
It's a scar. I don't think she wanted it fixed.
She's a fighter, people. I still don't see the scar.
Listen, we're the only ones who know what happened. We get on that ship and chances are we're never coming out.
Unless...
What are you thinking here, Holden?
My name is James Holden, speaking for the 5 survivors of the Canterbury. Our ship was destroyed answering a bogus SOS from a ship called the Scapulae.
It was a trap.
Are you
We're
insane?
about to be taken aboard the MCR in Donjon.
Alex, shut him down.
Just lock me down.
Should I smoke them?
My God.
Say the word.
Dude, settle down there, Hoss. He's already done the message.
We're dead anyway.
Put the gun down.
Any such action would only confirm that the Canterbury was destroyed by Mars.
I don't think it was Mars now. I'm thinking of something else. I think it was a rogue ship trying to start the war. Dude, Amos is ready to kill him.
It just needs to reach one ship.
The jammers were in range.
Oh, it's over now. All right, that's my theory right now. It was a rogue stealth ship operating outside the authority of Mars Navy or Air Force or military, whatever we call it. All right, well, they didn't blow him up, so that's good. I think they're going to interrogate him, though. All right, who is this here? Ooh, settle down there, Husses.
Prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
Hey, at least they're saved. Damn. Okay, so I think most everything I said in the intro was wrong. I'm thinking something new. I don't think that stealth ship was actually operating under Mars's guidance. I think they went rogue, people. There's someone else trying to start the war. Let's talk about a few things. I kind of get now why they blew up the ship. They were trying to destroy the ice to create a water shortage on the Belter stations, I guess. I'm thinking there's more than a couple of Belter stations, right? So Ceres is one. I'm guessing there are others. But for whatever reason, Mars and Earth are trying like hell to keep these Belters like put. Like, I guess Earth is denying them gravity, I guess? Is that what we're saying here? Is that what we're saying? Earth, the people of Earth are so awful to the Belters that they're denying gravity so that if the Belters try to go to a planet, they can't do it. It's like torture to them. Gravity is torture for them. So Earth is bad, but then Mars is trying to deny them water by blowing it up. Or maybe not Mars. I just said it wasn't Mars. Maybe this rogue ship, who's acting with Mars interests or something like that, I'm guessing, are basically, you've got Mars and Earth really putting it to the Belters. And the rich girl is fighting for the Belters' rights. Is that what we're saying? Am I close? I think I'm wrong, but that's what I'm going with right now. This was one crazy episode. Space is intense. Basically, most of this episode was about them being on a shuttle and just how if any one thing goes wrong, they are dead. I mean, you had, I forget the name, the pilot's name, pilot guy, he almost died just from asphyxiation or whatever they called it like that, because one of his, tubes, oxygen tubes wasn't giving oxygen, something like that. You had the other guy trying to save him almost die. You had Holden, and I think his name is Amos, is that right? Go up there. I think Amos wanted to kick Holden off the damn ship right there. I think he's so mad. Let's talk about Holden. His immediate reaction was to go after the stealth ship. Are you kidding me? You can't do that. What the hell was he thinking? What was he going to do? What was he really going to do? Now, is it Naomi? Naomi took charge. She's the captain now, people. She's the captain. Holden lost that title in this little moment here. He's saying go there. She's clearly saying no. So she takes the gravity out. They have to use her magnetic boots. She basically disables the ship. They can't go after the stealth ship. What was Holden thinking, though? He wasn't thinking. That was so irrational. I said in the intro, I thought he could go one of two ways, depressed or revenge. He is going straight revenge, but he doesn't have the respect of anybody now. No one on that ship respects him as a captain now. So it's a little bit weird for Holden. I don't know what his storyline's going to be through here, but he's lost people's respect. He just sent that message, but it's not going to be like seen by anybody because Mars had their jammers on right here. But if Mars did not know that stealth ship is the one that blew up the Canterbury, because I think they're being set up, I'm thinking these Mars people are going to want to like maybe interrogate him and say, what are you talking about? Because maybe they don't even know. I'm guessing right here. I don't know. We learned the girl's name. It was Chris Jen or something like that. You know what? I think I'm already wrong on that. I forgot her name. She is clearly okay with torturing people, but I think that one dude said she's second in command of being in charge of the whole planet. She's got some power. She has got some serious power, and I think she's going to do everything she can to protect Earth, but I think that might be even doing some little side hustles here where she might be in on some of this sabotaging. I'm not saying she might know about blowing up the Canterbury, something like that, but she might. Maybe she's itching for the war. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. And again, there is probably so much detail that I missed. There's probably a lot of you out there going, dude, you missed everything right there. It was so obvious. I'm trying to keep track of everything, but there is so much detail in this. The one thing I can say, space, I couldn't do it. I think I'd be dead. Just that little shuttle right there, I'd be toast. I don't think I could handle it. I would be dead on Ceres, the Belcher planet. Earth, I could live on Earth. Mars seems rough. I think I'd be dead in this world. I'd be dead quick. But right now, that's what I'm thinking. I am thinking the stealth ship was rogue. They blow up the Canterbury to create an ice shortage. And I guess the Belters, man, they're just taking it from both sides. No one likes the Belters. Until next episode.